Cześć, tutaj Moni and welcome to Learn Polish with Advance. Today we are going to go through colors. Colors in Polish are describing words, so they are not nouns but adjectives. So here you are learning the version for masculine nouns. As you can see, this is or e after k ending. But if you are going to describe something that is feminine, let's say a mobile phone, komórka, then color would also correspond with the gender of the noun. So żółty, let's start with the first color. Let me just give you an example. Żółty is yellow. Żółty. I would use this version of this adjective only if I was describing something masculine. So for instance, żółty rower, yellow bike. But if my mobile phone was yellow, komórka is feminine, then I would have to change that ending and replace it with a. So my yellow mobile phone would be żółta komórka. If I was describing something which is neuter, for instance, egg, jajko. Jajko is a neuter noun. Yellow egg. Bear with me there, right? Yellow egg, you would say żółte jajko. Żółte jajko. So your version then, the ending for the neuter adjective would be e. Not o, but e. Okay? So we can draw the conclusion that or e, we'll see in a second, either or e are the endings for adjectives, colors. In that instance, for masculine nouns, a will be the ending for feminine nouns. For adjectives describing feminine nouns, this is what I wanted to say. And when our adjectives describe something which is neuter, the ending of this adjective is going to be e. Notice that when we have a k letter in any adjective, this one describes blue, niebieski. I'm going to go through all colors in a second, so it's just the beginning, it's just the introduction. So niebieski, we don't have the after k, okay? So we always replace after k letter with e. Therefore, we don't have niebieski, but niebieski. And if you describe something which is neuter, it would be hard to have a blue egg, but let's say blue sky. That's a good example. Niebo, niebo, N-I-E-B-O, niebo is a word for sky or heaven as well. Then neuter nouns would have the added e here. Okay, so niebieskie, not niebieskie, but niebieskie. You would keep this I letter there so that it's better, nicer to pronounce, easier. Not niebieskie, but niebieskie, niebieskie. So niebieski for masculine, niebieskie for neuter, and then niebieska for feminine. Okay, so remember to keep that I letter when it comes to K. Okay, so let's start. First, we are going to go through masculine version, then feminine version, and then neuter version for all colors. So, yellow, żółty, żółty. Or actually, let's do it differently. Let's straight away jump into feminine and neuter. It will be easier, sorry. So, żółty, żółta, feminine, żółte, neuter. So once again, żółty, żółta, żółta. Pay attention how you pronounce this first three letters here. Żół, żół, żółte, Remember not to pronounce that sollte, okay? I hear it very often. So żółte, this is ż, this is u, and this is w, as in whiskey. So żółte, żółte. So żółte, żółta, żółta. Masculine, feminine, neuter. Blue. Niebieski, niebieski, masculine. Niebieska, feminine. Niebieskie, keep the I letter, neuter. So once again, blue for 3 genders. Niebieski, niebieska, niebieskie. Let's do red in the same manner. Czerwony, czerwona, czerwone. So remember t. Czerwony, czerwona, czerwone. Okay, let's go to green. Zielony, zielona, zielone. That's green. 3 versions. Again, zie, not zie, but zie, zie, very soft, right? It's kind of one syllable there. Zie, zielone. Now, purple or violet, fioletowy, fioletowy. Try on your own to make it a feminine version. Fioletowa and neuter. Fioletowe. Okay? So once again, fioletowy, fioletowa, fioletowe. Good. Czarne, black. I'm saying good, but I can't hear you, so it doesn't really make any sense here. But czarny, czarny, black. Czarny, again, ch as in ch, czerwone, czarny. Make it feminine. Czarna, make it neuter. Czarne. So once again, czarny, czarna, czarne. Good. Pink. Różowy. Again, pay attention to this consonant here. R. Różowy. And this vowel here, it's u. Różowy. Not rozoły or różowy. Różowy. Yeah, so again, also pay attention to W. It's v. V. This is w and this is v always. So różowy. Różowy. Make it feminine. Różowa. Make it neuter. Różowe. Again. Różowy. Różowa. Różowe. Good. So open e for neuter. Orange. Quite long adjective. Pomarańczowy. Right? Once again. Pomarańczowy. 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 5 syllables. Pomarańczowy. Make it feminine. Pomarańczowa. Neuter. Pomarańczowe. Once again. Pomarańczowy. Pomarańczowa. Pomarańczowe. Navy blue. Granatowy. Granatowy. Make it feminine. Granatowa. Neuter. Granatowe. Jeszcze raz, once again. Granatowy. Granatowa. Granatowe. Grey. Szary. Szary. Feminine. Szara. Neuter. Szare. Again, jeszcze raz. Szary, szara, szare. Good. Brown. Brązowy. So ons here. Brązowy. Feminine. Brązowa. Neuter. Brązowe. Jeszcze raz. Brązowy. Brązowa. Brązowe. White. Biały. Biały. Feminine. Biała. Biała. Neuter. Białe. Białe. Silver. Srebrny. So this is difficult here. Brn. Brn. Right? Srebrny. Srebrny. Feminine. Srebrna. Neuter. Srebrne. Jeszcze raz. Srebrny. Srebrna. Srebrne. Gold. Złoty. Złoty. This is also the currency. Polish currency. We call it gold. Złoty. So, jeden złoty, kind of equivalent of £1. Jeden złoty, one gold. Złoty. Złoty, but here it functions as an adjective, not as a noun. So złoty, make it feminine. Złota, make it neuter. Złote. Okay. Jeszcze raz. Złoty, złota, złote. Okay, two additional colors. The light pink color, quite not exactly this one, but very similar to this one, is łososzowy, is the salmon, as in fish, salmon color. Orange, pinky orange, right? This color we called łososzowy. Łososzowy. Łosoś is salmon, so łososzowy, salmon color. Łososzowy. So that's różowy, quite statement pink, and this kind of orangey light pink, łososzowy. Turquoise or teal, turkusowy, 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 and khaki. Very often we replace this with ciemnozielone. I'm going to explain in a second. Ciemnozielone. So let's just go through łososzowy, make it feminine. Łososzowa, neuter. Łososzowe. Okay. With teal color, do the same. Turkusowy, turkusowa, turkusowa. Leave khaki for now. It doesn't change. Would be khaki wherever whatever we talk about. Sorry, whether it's something feminine, masculine, or neuter. This doesn't change. So that's a different color. But now, double colors. First of all, imagine that something is light green. We say jasno, then we write it with a dash, and then we put the dash, and then we say zielone, and that means light green. Jasno zielone. Okay? If the color is dark, in this instance green, you would use ciemno dash zielone. Ciemno zielone, and you can do it with any color you want. So light purple would be jasno fioletowy. Dark purple, ciemno fioletowy. Something is light gray. Jasno szare, dark gray. Ciemno szare. Now, if you do double colors, your first color also have the ending o. So, something is red and green, right? But we talk about masculine thing, right? Red and green. Imagine your bike is red and green. So your first red will have the ending o. Czerwono, zielony. Okay? So your first color in double colors have the ending o. The second color describes the actual noun. Okay? So the first color or shade, here are the shades, but the color, double colors. The first one is not genderized. The second one, right, it tells you about the gender. So if my mobile phone, wherever it is, oh yeah, it is here. My mobile phone is gold and black. So gold and black. Mobile phone is feminine. So I would use moja komórka jest złoto and then czarna because I'm describing the mobile phone. So your second color, second adjective, second color in this instance describes the noun. So you have to use either a or a, depending whether you are describing something which is masculine, feminine, or neuter. But the first color, right, has the ending o, or the shade if you want to say that something is light gold or dark gold, yeah, then you are using jasno or ciemno. That will never change, okay? But what changes is the second bit of it, okay? So let's go once more just through the masculine versions. I'm not going to go through three versions again, but just one version, and then we are going to jump straight away into the practice, okay? So żółte. Try repeating after me if you can. Żółte. Niebieski. Czerwony. Zielony. Fioletowy. Czarny. Różowy. Pomarańczowy. Granatowy. Szary. Brązowy. Biały. Srebrny. Złoty. Łososiowy. Turkusowy. Kaki. Jasnozielony. Zielony. Ciemnozielony. Great. I hope this explained a little bit more. I wanted to do just a little bit more than just basic colors because sometimes we see something is white and yellow, yellow and pink, and I tend to hear my students saying żółty I różowy, which is not the right way of describing double colors. So now you know how to do it. So practice a little bit. I'm going to jump straight away into recording the practice for you, so you can also practice with me and Grażyna. Yes, and I will see you in a second. Dziękuję bardzo. Pa!